Good morning. Passage 26. Today, Pine Trailhead clear to Passage 26 ends at Forest Road 300, which is up on the Mogollon Rim. That's the rim right there. I'm right up against the bottom of it. Today we go for a hike basically all the way down it for about, I don't know, it's about, I think it's 17 miles actually from where I was, or I camped, down to the place where you take the turn up onto the rim. I'm not committing that I'm going to go that far today, but we may go that far. We'll see how we're doing. We'll see. At any rate, if that's the case, then tomorrow it's up on the Mogollon Rim. It's a funny word, Mogollon. I would love to ask, I'd love to find out what language that is, and then ask somebody who speaks that language how to say it. The native Arizona people I know call it Mogollon. Probably has a way to be said that's correct. Be fun to find that out. Anyway, it's going to be kind of lots of ups and downs today. See, it's about 5,000 feet of up and about 3,000 feet of down. So kind of just one of them kind of hikes where you hike and hike and hike and hike and hike, and you go up and you go down, you go up and you go down, and you end up at the same height you started. Which is, you know, it's all right. It's discouraging, I think, when you're really tired to have to hike down a big hill and then up another big hill. But I've been doing this now long enough that the ups and the downs aren't such a big bother as they may have been when I started. I know people that basically quit doing this because of it. Just so discouraging to them. Anyhow, that's the plan. Nothing that big going on today. Got a little stop up here at, I think it's Red Rock Spring, to get some water. Got to get some better water than I got yesterday evening. Boy, that stuff was nasty. Wow. I had to spend almost half as much as I pumped cleaning the filter. It was so bad, but it was all the water there was. Thankful for it. See the sun's coming up back there. Beautiful time of day, I love it. Well, we're dropping down into Weber Creek right now. I will eat my lunch down there, I'm pretty sure. Hear that. Mexican jays make that noise, they're noisy. I don't see him, but he's right there somewhere. Yeah. Roughly halfway through the day at lunchtime. That's a good thing. Gotta get water down here. As you can see, I'm just about out, and this is kind of the last chunk of the trail where water is going to be easy to find. You've got the rim, the Mogollon Rim is right up there. We're just walking along it all day today, and of course, what happens when you have a big escarpment like that is snows up top and the water sinks in and then it flows down through the rock channels and various aquifers, and it comes out in the form of springs and creeks and stuff on this side. So we got lots of potential for water today. Once I hit Washington Park and we head up that creek there, get up on top, the water situation will become immediately more difficult. Which is okay. It's part of what hiking in Arizona is about. It's half the fun, is getting the water figured out. Anyhow, yeah, pretty place. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Feeling tired, ready for my lunch break. I'll sit down for half an hour, 40 minutes or something. Take off my shoes and put my feet up and all that stuff. And I got to get water too, so we'll pump some water while I'm at it. Well, there's Weber Creek. Pretty nice looking water source. Well, good morning, crowd. Here we are, a chilly one, as you can see by the puppy. Chilly, actually chilly. Not below freezing though, just windy. Wind's been howling. Started up in the middle of last night. Thought it was gonna blow me away. And I was parked in a really good spot in lots of big trees. As you can see back up there, the sun's just rising. Beautiful. And today we get up on the Mogollon Rim. Woohoo! Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Looking forward to that. Those hills back there, that's the Mogollon Rim. We're not very far from being up there. But we got to walk back down now all the way to the East Verde River at a place called Washington Park. And once we get there, then it is pretty much up the hill, and I don't think they're going to take us back down again. I'm pretty sure they're not. And I think it's about 7 miles to the top of the rim, so I got 2 or 3 more miles, 4 miles of this business up and down, headed to the East Verde River, and then we got a couple miles right up the gut to the top. And once we hit the top, tell you what, it's gonna be a good day. We hit the top. I'm gonna like that. I think you're not gonna get so much of. You can see where I'm walking right now. Rocks. Really hard on the bottom of your feet, rocks are. You're not going to get so much of that up there. There'll still be rocks, but be less. It's mostly large, heavily forested yellow pine forest up there. So you get a lot of pine needles and stuff in the trail, which is kind of nice. And it's also pretty flat, relatively flat. I mean, there's elevation gain. You actually hit the highest point of the trail up there by Flagstaff, which is about, I don't know, I'm figuring it's about 7 days from now, probably. That's actually the highest point. The highest mountain in Arizona is Mount Humphreys, and basically you don't go all the way up it, but you do go part way up it, and that's where we'll hit the high point, is on Humphreys. If you look at the elevation profile from yesterday, I very nearly did 5,000 feet. So the nice thing about the Arizona Trail is you end up on the Grand Canyon, but you will have practiced climbing the Grand Canyon lots of times before you get there. Lots of times there have been days where you had many thousands of feet of elevation gain and loss, equivalent to the Grand Canyon. Yeah. So that's just pretty much, yeah, see, don't you like walking on rocks? See, it's a deal. I love the rocks in Arizona. That's part of the reason we like Arizona, really, is because it's those pretty red rocks, right? Coconino sandstone is the white ones. So yeah, that's the plan. I just have some walking to do. This whole country back here is really awfully nice looking, honestly. Look back up there. Back up there. Should be able to get a good. Yeah, see, you're looking right at that's the rim right there. If you were to just take off and go up on there, you'd be up there. But let's not do that till we actually go up there. That's what I say. All this climbing it and then coming back down again is sort of, you know, it's all right. Gets you in shape for the Grand Canyon, right? Just tell yourself that. Get yourself in shape for the Grand Canyon. If you look right down there in the draw, you should be able to see some water shining. Because there is water down there, quite a lot of it actually. And so this is probably some of the wettest part of the Arizona Trail I've seen so far. It's really literally water sources every couple miles out through here. Pretty neat. Got into a number of elk last night. I don't know, I tried to take some video, but I'm not sure that it came out very good. But I have seen, I don't know, what have I seen? I guess I've seen 6 elk in the last 3 days or so. So this is elk country as well. Right there, red fir trees, great big ones. I bet you some of them are approaching 3 foot at the butt. Those are big red fir trees. Pretty cool. There's lots of red fir trees out here, but also a lot of big ponderosa pine as well, which is super neat. Pretty sure we are down here at the East Verde River. Now, you guys don't know this, but I believe we crossed this river not very long ago. Would have been hiking days. It would have been two entire hiking days ago. We were crossing this river. I crossed it back when I was out of when I was out of charging cable. So it's part of that Mazatzal range, which did not get recorded because I did not have any way to charge anything. And so I crossed the East Verde River. Would have been the 4th day of that trek. Okay, we are here. Right there is the trailhead, and coming up to the bridge. Let's have a look at this thing. Oh yeah, it's pretty big, but it ain't near so big as it was back down there at the LF Ranch. So basically, we're up in this high country here now, and the streams have had a chance to, you know, get smaller. And I'll show it to you here in a second when I cross the bridge. Interesting thing about these little streams here, I'm not sure about this one, but the last one I was at, they were actually growing, cultivating Gila River cutthroat in there, which is pretty darn cool. And so yeah, look at this, check it out. Lots of water down there in Arizona. That's a lot. Pretty neat. Yeah, it's not as much as the other place was. And we got hikers over there. They're making water, getting ready to go up the hill. So yeah, I got about 2 miles to the end of the passage. It's Forest Road 300 up here. It is about, let's have a look and see what it says. It's about a 1,280 foot climb. And then the passage will change from passage 26 to 27, which is kind of cool. It's good. So we got a 1,300 foot climb. It's pretty moderate for me nowadays. Way easier than yesterday's climb. This has been a much easier hike. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Heading for Forest Road 300. We have made it to General Springs cabin right there. Means I'm up on the rim. Hard telling how this is gonna go. I have never walked on the rim, but it's a pretty spot up there. Back there, a nice little meadow. So far, I love it, man. It's flat, just little bitty hills, nothing big. I think I see my AZT trail sign right up here. I'm guessing it goes that way. Yes, it does. So look at this. If the rest of the AZT is something like this, it's gonna be cake. Let's just see. We shall see. We shall see. Well, so far, I like the Mogollon rim. A little bit snowy in places, as you can see, but it's not in the trail. It's been easy so far. Lots of water, as you can see down there in the little creek. Water all day long, which is kind of a nice change. I like that. I like that. Tell you what, it's just lots and lots of red fir and yellow pine growing up here. It's pretty in its own way, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty in its own way. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do today. I mean, this trail is like, man, I haven't had a trail like this for, 300 miles, 400 miles. I don't know. It's been a while since we had nice trails to walk on. So hard telling exactly what we may do today. It keeps being this good the rest of the day. I may go all the way to Highway 87. If not, we'll find a spot. There's spots all over this country to camp in. So we'll find a spot and camp here. It's kind of the plan at this point. I'm pretty sure that I'm close, just about at, where am I at? I'm at mile 485. Oh no, what's my location here? Hang on just a second, let me find that. I'm very nearly 500 miles right now, right here. Let's see what I am. My location is 482.8. So I'm getting close to 500 miles, which is kind of cool. 500 mile mark. I like it. Yeah, who'd have thunk it? The truth is 500 miles is twice as far as my goal was. I can quit anytime I want to. Unfortunately, I'm kind of enjoying myself. So, and on top of that, I just got my foot wet. stepped in a creek. Haven't done that all spring yet. Got my foot wet. It's pretty funny. On the Arizona Trail, I got my foot wet. What a deal.